looking a little bit better. Just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Just a little better.
Hey, you! Oh my God! Hello!
In a car, even though your credit is perfect. This is drive time. Therefore, 99% of people who apply because they look at more than just your credit score. So even if your credit is not great, you can get approved. Go to drivetime.com and save money on your down payment, like $1,000 on average. Drive time. Genius.
If you drop a like on the video in the next 3 seconds, then tomorrow when you go to school, your crush will ask you out on a date. And trust me on that. Hey, welcome to the channel, guys. If you guys are new to the channel, I am Sky. I upload daily GTA 5 videos. So if you guys love to watch GTA videos or you just want to stay rich on the game, I highly recommend you guys go ahead and subscribe to the channel and turn your notification. Today, I will be showing you guys a brand new working, super easy GTA 5 online money glitch that is solo. And anyone watching this video will be able to do this glitch as it doesn't require anything and also doesn't require a friend, so it is 100% solo. At this point, I just want to give a big shout out to my friend Taco for helping me find this glitch. So me and Taco are the founders of this glitch. Also, the other thing I want to say is I mentioned it in the community post that the glitch will be coming out tonight, but remember, I live in New Zealand and some of you guys live in America. The time difference is huge. Tonight is now for New Zealand. For America, it should be in the morning. Next time I make a community post, I'll make sure to add how many hours until the glitch comes out. I won't say like tonight or tomorrow morning because the time difference is so huge. But that's out of the way. Let's not waste more time and let's get straight to the video. Hope you guys enjoy. So to begin with today's video, first of all, I want to tell you guys something really important, which is I highly recommend you guys watch the video till the end and then make up your mind if you want to do this glitch or not. And I promise you that everyone that is pro on GTA, or even if you're rich, I'm pretty sure you would love to do this money glitch. Now let me explain to you how this money glitch is going to work. So you guys know, just this week, survivals, so if you actually go to jobs and look for a list that says survivals, there's a bunch of survivals there. You're able to play them, and right now you're receiving 3 times more money. Now you guys are like, Sky, okay, so you're just going to tell us to play survival? No, that's not how it's going to work. I will show you guys a glitch in survival that will allow you guys to complete the survival every single time with no trouble, and obviously you guys will be making the most money. At the end of the video, I will explain exactly how much money you can make, and you guys will be surprised. Now that's out of the way, the explanation's done, let's begin. So first of all, make your way to an invite-only session. Now this glitch seems to only work if you start up the survival from an invite-only session, so I just recommend just go to story mode, go to online, go to play online, and make your way to an invite-only session. Now once you guys load into the invite-only session, what you need to do is you need to bring up your pause menu, make your way to online, go to jobs, play jobs, make your way to survivals, and make sure you go ahead and start up the specific survival because the glitch only works in this one. Now the name of the survival is Boneyard. You have to start up this one. If you try it in a different one, the glitch is not going to work. Now, once you start up the survival, all you guys gotta do is once you load in, make sure you buy some ammo just so you guys don't run out of ammo when you're in the survival. Me personally, I just confirmed the settings and then I remembered, wait, I forgot to buy ammo, so I just went back and bought the $10,000 worth of ammo. I promise you it is going to be worth it. Once you guys have bought the ammo, confirm the settings and start up the survival by yourself. At this point, some of you guys will be like, Sky, what the heck? I can't win the whole survival just by myself.
How do you say thank you?
I'll bring it to you. All right, I'll get back to work.
What could ever convey everything that she is this Mother's Day, trust us to make Mom feel loved.
Just trust me, when you guys do this glitch which I'm about to show you guys, every single one of you guys watching this video will be able to complete the survival in no time. So once you guys load in, all you need to do is turn right, run straight, and then you guys will see this wall on the left side, as you guys can see right there. Now at this point, what you guys need to do is pick up the armor that is laying in front of you. Then you guys need to go up to the wall and climb it from the specific location I did. Once you climb the wall, you guys need to go a little left of the wall, and then you guys need to press L1 or LB on Xbox to actually go against the wall, and then you guys need to make your way a little left of the blue banner that says be warned. Now once you guys are at the exact location where I am in the gameplay and you're leaning against the wall, you guys will notice that the NPCs, when they come along to actually shoot you, they won't shoot at you. As you guys can see, there's like 5 people in front of me, but they're just acting like they don't see me. They do see me, they are taking cover, but they're not shooting at me. I'm literally in the open, but no one will shoot at you. Now at this point, all you guys gotta do is just use your auto aim and go ahead and start killing everyone and complete the wave. Now don't do what I did in the gameplay, which is I waited to actually show you guys that they don't shoot at you. What I recommend you guys do as soon as the wave starts coming in, just start killing them. Don't wait them to go into cover, because it's just gonna be super annoying. If you just kill them at the start, it will be a lot quicker and a lot easier for you guys to complete the whole of the survival. Me personally, the reason I waited is because I wanted to show you guys in the gameplay that they will come up close to me, but they won't shoot at me. But from the second wave, I just went ahead and started killing them soon as I see them. In my opinion, that's probably the quickest way to complete the wave and just complete the survival in general. As soon as you see them, start killing them. Also, if you do see a heli in the air, you can actually pull out a rocket launcher and shoot it at it. That will be perfectly fine. You will be still in a glitched out spot. No one will shoot at you at this point. Just remember one thing, guys. You guys have literally the time of your life. When someone can't shoot back at you and you can shoot at them, it's probably the best thing you possibly can ask for. As you guys can see, soon as the wave 2 started, I just went ahead and shot the rocket and tried to kill them as fast as I possibly can. Now, a few questions you guys might have. Sky, can more than one person do this glitch at the same time? Yes, you can be doing this glitch with another 3 friends, so all of you guys can just put your back against this wall and all of you guys can just shoot the people as they come, and at the end of the glitch, obviously all of you guys are going to make exactly the same money. So if you have a lot of friends that want to also make a lot of money with you and make the glitch even easier, then you guys can all just put your back against these walls and go ahead and shoot the civilians as they come, and both of you guys can make the money at the same time, and it will actually be more fun because you will be able to talk to someone. If you don't want to talk to someone and you just want to do the glitch by yourself, that is perfectly fine as well. You can just put yourself against the wall.
When Mom gives you a hug, how does it make you feel? Thirsty? I have a choice for you. You can either have this beautiful bouquet of flowers that you can give to your mom, or you could have a year's worth of ice cream. Remote control car, you could have this lollipop all for yourself.
I want to give them to Mama. I want to give it to my mom. I think I'm going to go with the flowers because I care about her more.
For over 40 years, we've been making the choice easy. Trust 1-800-Flowers.com this Mother's Day.
And then just go ahead and start killing people. Now, for the people who have never ever played a survival before, let me just give you guys some details about the survival. So survival just requires you to complete all the waves. So as you guys can see on the right bottom, I'm on the second wave. There is 10 waves in total, and when you complete all of them, you're given $30,000. But right now, the money is triple. So if you actually start the survival, you guys will see on the right top it says you receive 3 times more money compared to the normal money. Meaning when you complete 10 waves, you guys will earn $90,000, not $30,000. And if you guys are doing this glitch, obviously it's going to be so much easier because you just need to stand against the wall and go ahead and kill everybody in no time. Now, some of you guys at this point would be like, yo, Sky, the survival doesn't even look that hard. Like, I've never done a survival before, but the survival looks pretty easy. You just shoot at people and the wave completes. But remember, this is wave 2. When you get to like wave 7 or wave 9, there will be planes coming, there will be helis coming, there will be tanks coming, there will be really, really hectic stuff coming through. And if you don't go into this glitch spot, I promise you, you won't be able to finish it by yourself. If you're doing a solo, if you don't do this glitch at wave 9, I'm pretty sure you're gonna die. And if you complete it, I mean, you're an OG GTA 5 player, I can tell you that. But as you guys can see, overall, this glitch is 100% worth. When you get on GTA 5, if you want to do it with friends, if you guys have the question, Sky, does the 90,000 get split up if I do it with a friend? No, it does not. So if you do it with 3 friends, all of you guys, when you complete the survival, will be receiving 90,000. If you do it with 1 friend, then both of you receive 90,000. The money does not split up. And that's all. That's literally the glitch. You just need to stand here and complete as many survivals you possibly can. Also, as you guys can see in Wave 3, there's already cars coming. So trust me, the survival is not easy as it looks. Now at this point, I just want to give a big shout out to GTA 5 boosting. If you guys are looking for cheap, reliable, and extremely fast cash in GTA 5, I highly recommend you guys go ahead and check them out. The link to their website will be in the description. For like $20, you can get yourself $10 million on GTA 5 online. If you do want to check them out, the link will be in the description. They're amazing people. I would highly recommend to go ahead and check them out. Now at this time, I just want to tell you guys a few tips about this glitch. First of all, once you guys are nearly done with the wave, like Wave 3, Wave 4, when you're nearly done with it in terms of there's a last guy left, what I recommend you guys do is just leave him alive and go ahead and pick up all stacks of cash that everyone keeps dropping. And you're killing like 20 people every single wave, so what they will do is they will be dropping like $20 each. So if you times 20 with 20, that comes to around like $400, and those $400 is literally free. You just need to run around and you will be given the money. So I just recommend when the last guy is left, just take some time and go pick up all the cash. It is just free money. Why wouldn't you want the money? Also, the other thing about...
Thanks, Mom, for always being my #1 fan. Thanks for making time for make-believe. And for being the greatest mom from day one. 1-800-Flowers.com. Be the reason Mom feels loved. Order today.
The last person is I'm pretty sure once you're nearly done with the wave, you have to get off the wall breach. So you know you're on a wall breach or a glitch state, you will have to get off it at the end. So when there's like last 2 or 3 people left, they probably wouldn't come up to you just because of the fact they don't know where you are. They're just going to be sitting in the cover, so you have to get off the wall breach, go kill them, and once the wave has completed, you will be given like 20 seconds to get ready, and when you get that ready time, you can just come back to the wall, get up. Also, make sure you do not go far away from this location. If you go far away from this location, then 15 seconds, that's how long it takes for the wave to start, would not be enough for you to come back to this location, and obviously you're going to end up dying and you will be making a lot less cash compared to getting all the way to wave 10. So I highly recommend just focus on getting to wave 10. If you do die at like wave 5 and you've never done a survival before, you do get money, but the money will be like 25,000. It's not going to be worth it compared to getting to wave 10, which is obviously going to be a lot more worth, which is obviously $90,000. Now this glitch really depends on your skill. If you're good at aiming, I mean auto aim, so you should be good at aiming. You should be able to complete 10 waves very quickly, but if you're new to the game, like really new, then it's going to take you a little bit longer, but trust me, over time you're going to build up on cash in no time. But that's out of the way. Thank you so much for watching this video today. If this video was helpful, I highly recommend you guys go ahead and drop a like on the video. If you're new to the channel, I highly recommend you guys go ahead and subscribe to this channel.
So, you really want to make the sale, right? Because the drop-off routes have been leaked, and you're likely to get jumped somewhere along the way. I admire your perseverance, kid. Good luck.
How's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and I've been getting a lot of comments recently, and I'm not sure why. Whether there's just a lot of people that are playing the game for the first time, or might be new players, or because we've been getting a lot of expensive DLCs recently, but a ton of players have been asking me, you know, what's the sort of best way to make money to get started if you're broke and you want to become a millionaire? And that's what I'm going to be talking about for you guys in this video. 6 steps that'll take you from completely broke to a millionaire if you're a new player in just about a week, which I think this strategy is pretty effective and pretty useful. So let's jump straight into this and let's get it started. The first stage, or the first step today, I am calling the cash collector step. So you're starting the game, you have 0 money, you have absolutely nothing. The world of online can be pretty intimidating. You're gonna need to start collecting cash, and you're gonna want around $250,000 at a minimum. We'll discuss why you'll want a little bit more later, but that's your ultimate goal. Now, in order to do this, you could do a bunch of various contact missions and races, and I think those are fun. And what I'll do is I'll leave the links to some of the best paying ones in the description. So whether they're from Lester, or Martin Madrazo, or Gerald, those are some nice ways in which you can make money. Thankfully, Rockstar have added 2 pretty easy ways to just instantly jumpstart your cash-making career. Pretty much like steroids for making money. The first of which is complete the challenge for the double action revolver. So when you load into Grand Theft Auto Online for the first time, you'll get an email that basically sends you on a treasure hunt. You complete this treasure hunt, and you get the double action revolver and then complete 50 headshots, you'll get $250,000 for free. This is something you can basically do in 15 to 20 minutes, so that's very easy. Another thing you can do in about 15 or 20 minutes is complete the San Andreas Flight School. This was added in 2014, and most new players don't know about it because Rockstar don't advertise it all that much. So if you complete all the gold medals for the San Andreas Flight School, that's another $250,000. So just by doing those two challenges right there, you've already netted yourself $500,000, and you should be ready to go to move on to stage number 2. Now, stage number 2 is what I'm calling the Heist Hustler. So in order to start this, you're going to need a high-end apartment. Now, I would recommend buying the cheapest high-end apartment, which range from around $200,000 to $250,000 to $300,000. So that's why I suggested you get that amount in order to get started. With any leftover money you made, it should be invested back into being able to complete these heist missions a little bit easier. So what I would recommend is going to the gun store and buying something like the special carbine rifle. I would also recommend going to the clothing store and unlocking some of the heist bulletproof vest and clothing and helmet, because you're going to need these in order to start the heist missions. Now, once you get your high-end apartment, that's what you're going to do. You're going to start all 5 of the original heist missions that Rockstar added in 2015. Now, what you want to do is assemble a group of friends or... When Mom gives you a hug, how does it make you feel?
Thirsty.
Thirsty? I have a choice for you. You can either have this beautiful bouquet of flowers that you can give to your mom, or you could have a year's worth of ice cream. Remote control car, you could have this lollipop all for yourself.
I want to get them to Mom. I want to get it to my mom. I think I'm going to go with the flowers because I care about her more.
For over 40 years, we've been making the choice easy. Trust 1-800-Flowers.com this Mother's Day.
For a crew, so that you can do these back to back to back all together. Now, in a perfect world, you'd be striving to get all of the heist challenges to be done in completion with this so that you can make more money. So Criminal Mastermind, you can do Loyalty, All in Order. However, those challenges are pretty difficult. The one you're most likely going to get is the All in Order challenge, with it, which is still actually a nice bonus that you can get at the end of the day. Now, despite what you might have heard about the recent heist update, the Doomsday one, which we'll talk about at the end, the 2015 heists are a whole lot easier. And honestly, you should be able to complete all 5 really within either a day or 2, depending on how many you ultimately want to knock out. So those heist missions are not hard at all, and your payout by the end of it is going to be a couple $1 million. 3 to 4 to 5 could be even as high as, 7, 8, or 9, depending on how many challenges and objectives you complete while you're on the way. However, completing heist missions all the way through for the first time is going to net you some serious cash, and it's also going to allow you to unlock some pretty epic vehicles. That's going to move on to stage number 3, and that is going to be the High Roller and Gun Runner stage. Now, in this stage, the first thing you're going to want to buy is a CEO office. Now, the cheapest one is actually available for $1 million. It's Maze Bank West. Now, the only difference in the office is location, so choosing the cheapest one at this stage in the game would actually be in your best interest. Now, once you've done that, the CEO office is going to allow you to get access to a ton of different things. So now you're going to be able to do the CEO finance and felony crate sourcing and selling, which is a great method to make money. You're also going to get access to the VIP challenges and VIP jobs like Headhunter and Sightseer, which are great sort of filler jobs that you can do for making money. That is an awesome opportunity right there. And a little bit later down the road, we're going to need this office to build onto this venture and continue going forward. Now, once you've purchased the office, what I would recommend doing is purchasing 2 vehicles. You're going to need these vehicles going forward. The Armored Kuruma and the Buzzard. Now, right now, I think the Buzzard is on sale. It's the best overall helicopter in the game for the price. It's incredibly cheap compared to some of the other helicopters. Can seat 4 players, and it's also weaponized. And sort of as a side feature, as soon as you buy it, you can spawn one for free by using the CEO menu. And the next vehicle that I would recommend is the Armored Kuruma. This thing is basically a bulletproof shield against all NPCs, so it'll be incredibly useful for future heist missions, but also doing free mode missions when you're going to be interacting with other NPCs as well. So those are sort of like the 2 vehicles that I think are absolutely must-buys and are definitely going to help you along the way. So at this point, you might be thinking to yourself, we're not making a whole lot of money here. We're spending a lot on things. Well, as the saying goes, you gotta spend money to make money, and that's exactly the case here. Now, if you do have any leftover funds, what I would recommend is diving into the bunker business. The bunker business is completely different from the CEO stuff because it's...
How do you say thank you? What could ever convey everything that she is? For 40 years now, 1-800-Flowers has been helping people say thank you. I love you. You mean everything to me. This Mother's Day, trust us to make mom feel loved.
Passive income. So passive income is an incredibly effective business method that you can use while you're doing other activities because the business and the product grows even though you're not directly tending to it and working on it. So get yourself started with a bunker and then you can either steal supplies or you can order supplies. It all depends on number one, the workload you want to do, and number two, how much money you have left to spare in order to get started. But I would definitely recommend getting a CEO office, start grinding crates, a bunker, having that passive income grow in the background. All right, stage number 4 is what I like to call the Sons of Anarchy or Gone in 60-second stage, because this is where we're going to be upgrading some of our businesses. On the CEO side, we're going to be starting by buying a vehicle warehouse. When you buy a vehicle warehouse, this will give you access to probably the most lucrative money-making opportunity in Los Santos, and that is going to be importing and exporting. So importing and exporting is very simple. You go to the computer, you source a vehicle, you steal it, you bring it back to your vehicle warehouse. You also try and do as little damage as possible because this is how you'll actually lose money or cut into your profit margins by getting damage on the cars when you deliver them. And then at some point in time, you'll end up selling them for a major profit. And depending on how much upfront money you want to put into the sell, you can sell them in 3 different ways, sort of a cheap way, a medium way, and then a more expensive way, which is going to net you the most payout at the end. This is by far the best way to make money in online, but it takes a little bit to get to this point because you need the CEO office, you need some of the other vehicles, you need the vehicle warehouse, and that's something that you can't just buy right off the bat. So the import-export stuff is incredibly valuable, and it is probably going to be your go-to money-making method. Now, in addition to that, we're also going to be upgrading one of our passive incomes. The bunker is great, but one thing you can build off of is actually investing in an MC clubhouse. Now, luckily for you, these things are actually pretty cheap. Most of them are $300,000 to $400,000 or $500,000, so they're not all that expensive. Now, once you buy into an MC clubhouse, you want to completely ignore every other type of business except the cocaine lockup. The cocaine lockup is the best, and tending to more than one of these businesses is simply inefficient. So what you're going to do is just prioritize one cocaine lockup, and that is going to act as your second passive income. So now, when you're doing things like CEO crates and sourcing and selling, importing cars, you're going to have 2 businesses that are growing in the background. You're going to have your bunker supply that's growing, you're going to have your cocaine lockup that's growing as well. And what you're going to do is when you're during the cool down periods for your CEO crates and your cars, because once again, you can only sell them every, hour or so in game, that's when you're going to tend to your bunker and biker stuff, and you're going to end up sourcing more of that, or you're going to end up selling that. And if you still have time to fill in the gaps, buying the biker clubhouse and the vehicle warehouse are going to get you things like...
How do you say thank you? What could ever convey everything that she is? For over 40 years now, 1-800-Flowers has been helping people say thank you, I love you, you mean everything to me. This Mother's Day, trust us to make mom feel loved.
Like clubhouse contracts, it's going to get you things like the vehicle importing and exporting missions that you can do at the CEO office. So it's going to get you access to more money-making opportunities that you can use to fill in the gaps when you're not doing your primary businesses. Now from there, we're going to move on to step 5. Stage 5 is saving the world, and that's going to be diving into the Doomsday Heist. So the Doomsday Heist is going to give you another opportunity to complete a bunch of different heist challenges. Criminal Mastermind, All in Order, Loyalty, and and that can get you a ton of money. So you're gonna need to start by buying a facility. Now the facility, like a lot of the other places we've talked about today, come with a lot of extra knickknacks that you don't necessarily need, like a sleeping quarters, the orbital cannon. So even though the price can look a little bit steep, just invest in the actual facility itself. That's the only thing you need in order to get started on the Doomsday Heist. Then of course you want to complete all 3 acts of the Doomsday Heist. This is going to get you a ton of money, especially if you do all of the challenges, and it's also going to get you discounts on some vehicles that you might fancy. So like the Deluxo, the Jetpack, the Kanjali, etc. By now, you should be pretty well off money-wise, and if you complete the Doomsday Heist, this is going to lead us back to stage number 6, and that is going to be do what you like and repeat any of the stages from 2 or 5. So at the end of the day, money making is subjective. Yes, there's a little bit of objectivity to it, because doing some things will net you more money than others in a certain amount of time. That's just fact. However, at the end of the day, no one can tell you what you enjoy the most. If you enjoy doing the biker stuff the most, like managing the cocaine business, then you want to prioritize that. If you have a ton of fun sourcing and selling and stealing and buying cars, then you want to do the import-export stuff. If you just love the heist missions, then just grind them over and over and over again. That's the beauty of online, is that no one can tell you really how to do it, because it's your way and it's your time. If you think that your time is best spent doing heist missions, do them. If you feel like your time is best spent doing the bunker stuff, do that. But with the 6 stages and steps that I've told you in this video, you should basically be able to go from broke to millionaire if you're a new player in about a week. It shouldn't take you really all that much time at all, which is the beauty of all of this, because most of you guys right now are still, for the most part, enjoying holiday break, might have some time off from work, so you'll be able to complete the majority of these stages in just a handful of days and honestly get your characters ready to go. And even though I said this was for new players, you might be a veteran player that finds yourself with almost no money. You can use these tips and tricks to ultimately help you out along the way and basically get yourself back to either your former self or yourself with a little bit more money. But anyways, that's all the information I've got for you guys in this video today. That's how you can go from broke to millionaire in just about 1 week in Grand Theft Auto Online. Let me know in the comment section down below if you have any more tips or tricks that you feel like would have been pretty useful for this video in the comments, or you can reach out to me on
It's
Twitter.
all or nothing on this one. The work wasn't cheap. Get the car to the buyer clean. This should be a payday, people.
Perfect. This is drive time. They're proving 99% of people who apply because they're looking more than just your credit score. So even if your credit is not great, you can get approved. Go to drivetime.com and save money on your down payment, like $1,000 on average. Drive time. Genius.
Yo, what is up, everybody? Hope everybody's having a great time. Now, once again, everybody, do not forget to hit the like on the video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and definitely hit the bell notification. Now, once again, guys, I'm basically going to give you a quick update on the solo card duplication glitch that is still working. Now, basically, I already showed you the arena, okay, but you can also try with the facility, okay? Now, this is a completely solo card duplication glitch. It's not that hard at all to hit, alright? You do need to have an arena, alright? You also need to have a bunker. And inside your bunker, you should have an MOC with a personal vehicle storage. And inside that, you should either have one, a LG Retro Custom, or an arena card, like one of the Future Shot cards that you want to duplicate. You're gonna have it inside here, okay? You also need to have a facility, okay? And inside of the facility, you have a bunch of free allergies, okay? Or you can have bagios. Free allergies are, you don't spend a dime, okay? But just have a vehicle that you want to get rid of inside your facility, okay? It don't matter what type of facility you got, but I do gonna let you guys know that if you have a, if you do have the bunker and the facility close to each other, then it will make your life much easier. Okay, guys? So, yeah. So once again, everybody, let's get started. So let's do this. So the first thing first you want to make sure is, you know, you should have matchmaking clothes, okay? That is really, really important. Please make sure you have matchmaking clothes, alright? You will also need to call Martin to request a mission, okay? And just give him a call. That's all you have to do. Just request a mission, request a job, and then just wait for him to send you an invite to that invitation through the phone. There you go, see? He sent it to me. There you go, see? Right there. Alright guys, so once again, let's get started with the glitch. So first thing first, we're gonna come to the career wall right over here like this. Alright, and then at this moment you're gonna open the phone and then you are gonna hover to Martin's invitation. Alright, and you're gonna hold the option button. By the way, if you don't know what is the option button, this is the pause menu I meant to say. Alright, so this is the pause menu right here, guys. Alright, so what you're gonna do is basically hover to the invitation, you know, hold on to the pause menu, and once you're about to let go of the pause menu, accept the job, okay? Now, if it does take you to the mission like this, all you have to do is just back out and then do it again, okay, guys? Alright, guys, so once again, we're gonna do it again. I'm gonna hold the pause menu, and once I'm about to let go of the pause menu,
You're through to your garage. You need me to bring you a ride?
And the pause menu will open.
How do you say thank you? What could ever convey everything that she is?
I'll get there as soon as I can. I'll get back to it then.
For over 40 years now, 1-800-Flowers has been helping people say thank you.
Hello.
I love
this
you.
is Morse Mutual
You mean
Insurance.
everything to me.
I think we can do that.
This Mother's Day, trust us to make Mom feel loved.
Open and you will hear a clicking sound in the back. That means you accepted the phone when you did that, and that is good, okay? Basically back out. Now once you back out as fast as possible, spam right D-pad just like that.
Okay, we did it.
Just like that. You see how it took me to the career wall? That's good. All you have to do next is basically back out, and now you'll be invisible like this, okay guys? And you will have like this, you know, this option, the same back, square, X. Do not press none of that. Instead, what you're gonna do is basically press start, go to online, go to job, go to play job, go to Rockstar Create, and then go to mission, and then start up a title of a job. You're gonna click on X, okay? Now right here, guys, I'm gonna tell you that you need to do this really, really fast. So yeah. And then what you're gonna do right now, once you click on X, which is okay, go to job, go to play job, go to Rockstar Create, and then go to mission, and then start up a title of a job. You're gonna click on it. And then the next thing you're going to do is go to your recent activity, start GTA Online, deny the query alert, and you will spawn like this with no minimap. Okay, that's how you know you hit the glitch. So what you're gonna do next, guys, is come over here, come to the soda machine, open the phone, and then once you open the phone, you're gonna go to quick job, and then once you go to quick job, you'll see your character go invisible like that, and then you're gonna turn off your controller, and then once you turn off your controller, you're gonna turn it back on, and then once you turn it back on, just hit the right D-pad, and your character will spawn back like that. Okay, guys? Alright, guys, and just come to the blue circle right over here, and just hit the left D-pad. Alright, so once you come to the blue circle, hit the left D-pad. It should take you to the security camera, just like this, and then you're going to back out. Now once you back out, guys, you are going to get on the vehicle like this, and then press the gas button, and you are going to fall right onto the map, just like that. And then you are going to race her as a CEO, alright? And then once you race her as a CEO, you are going to request a buzzer, okay? So you can do this really fast, okay? So make sure you have a CEO too, you know, or you can just grab a streetcar and go to the bunker, whichever way. You usually do it with the buzzer because it's faster, guys. Alright, guys, so once you go to your bunker, guys,
I recommend to have enough Pissweiser, so please make sure that you have Pissweiser. If you don't have, go to the grocery store, you can say a Los Angeles store, and buy Pissweiser, okay? They usually be you know, everywhere around the map. Just go to the store and buy some Pissweiser, okay? But anyway, once you do buy Pissweiser, just go inside your bunker. Alright, and then the next thing you're going to do is go inside your MOC.
This Mother's Day, 1-800-Flowers.com is something that will help you say exactly how you feel. Like, thanks, Mom, for always being my #1 fan. Thanks for making time for make-believe. And for being the greatest mom from day one. We bring moms 100% guaranteed smiles. 1-800-Flowers.com. Be the reason Mom feels loved. Order today.
And then once you go inside your MOC, you are going to drive out the car that you want to duplicate out of your MOC. Okay, guys? So once you get inside, just drive it out. There you go, it's right here. I'm just going to press the gas button. Alright. And once I press the gas button, all I'm going to do, I'm going to leave this vehicle right here, guys. And I'm going to leave it inside of the bunker. And I'm just going to basically start drinking Pissweiser by going to inventory, snack, and then hold the X button to drink Pissweiser, okay? Now, if it doesn't let you drink Pissweiser, please take off the mask if if it doesn't allow you to. So you're gonna be holding X until he let go of the Pissweiser, then you let go of the X and then hold it again. And you're gonna do this 8 times, guys, until you see your character pass out. Alright, there you go. So once again, guys, once you do pass out, you're gonna spawn in the nearby hospital, okay? And what you're gonna do next is request your buzzer. At this moment, you should not have no personal vehicle outside. Do not have no personal vehicle outside. Alright? So what you're gonna do instead, you are going to request a buzzer, okay? And then go to your facility. Alright, guys? So anyway, I do want to let you guys know, before you go inside the facility, sometimes this might happen. Sometimes, like, you got the woman on the front desk in your facility stand up and walk away. If that ever does happen, guys, just go and buy Pissweiser at the store and then come to the facility, alright, guys? So do this, basically do this after you buy Pissweiser, okay? So once you buy Pissweiser, then go to the facility, okay? That just to make sure if the character they be standing up and just walking away, the AIs at the front desk. Alright, guys, so once again, what I'm gonna do is basically get inside the vehicle that I want to get rid of. Okay, for example, I'm gonna get rid of this faggot right here. And once again, once I do get on the faggot, I'm just gonna press the gas button and everything will disappear and it will kick me out of the faggot. At this moment, what I'm gonna do next, everything will spawn back, and now you are gonna go to the front desk. Now, the front desk, this is the part that I was talking to you about. Sometimes they be standing up and just walking away, and that's when the Pissweiser come in, and you just drink Pissweiser and you pass out. But if they do not stand up and walk away, all you have to do is come to the front desk over here, and also you can buy Pissweiser, alright, and then go and request a buzzer, okay, guys? So yeah, but once again, for the people that, have the AI stand up and just walking away, that's when the Pissweiser come in. You're gonna pass out so you can spawn outside, alright? But anyway, at this moment, guys, what you're gonna do, once you do that, just basically come to the bunker, and then go to, go inside the bunker by foot, alright? Now, you should have a card that you already have there to duplicate. So, yeah, guys, so at this moment, I'm just gonna go inside my bunker. So, yeah. Alright.
How do you say thank you? What could ever convey everything that she is? For over 40 years now, 1-800-Flowers has been helping people say thank you, I love you, you us to make Mom feel loved.
Alright, there you go, guys. So there's the car. All you have to do is get inside of the vehicle, and the plate will change, guys. Boom, right there, you just duplicated the car. So you want to drive this car and park it like right over here, and then walk inside the MOC by foot. Alright, guys. So make sure you do that first inside my bunker. So yeah. Alright, there you go, guys. So step, make sure it's in the front of the trailer, just like that. And then you will spawn in back of your MOC. And then once you spawn back in your MOC, you are going to get inside of the duplication vehicle, okay? Because once again, you already duplicated it. You just want to save it. Now, to save it, all you have to do is take it in back of the MOC. It should say personal vehicle storage full. Just click on OK, click on, X, and there you go, guys. And that's how you do it. So if you want to do the rinse and repeat, guys, all you have to do is start from minute 7. Start from minute 7, rinse and repeat, and just once again just drive the car out and start drinking bits-wise to pass out, and then do it from there on. That's it. So yeah, so once again, guys, hopefully you did enjoy the video. Do not forget to hit the like on the video. I do appreciate that, and I'll see ya next time.
Yo, what is up, everybody? Hopefully everybody's having a great time. Now, once again, everybody, do not forget to hit the like on the video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and definitely hit the bell notification. Yo, what is up, everybody? Hopefully everybody's having a great time. Now, once again, everybody, do not forget to hit the like on the video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and definitely hit the bell notification. Now, once again, guys, I know some people's kind of fighting with me with the solo Benny merch, and they were telling me every time I kept joining my friend, they were telling me it is not solo, it is not solo. So you know what, guys? This one right here is 100% solo with the glitchy job, and it worked 100%, okay? It worked on both consoles, Xbox One and PlayStation 4. So make sure you smack that big old like. Can we get up to 5 likes today? Is it possible we get 5 likes? I mean, come on, Sherry, it's Karen, man. You can't be cheap, man. You can't be cheap. But I do appreciate that, guys. Thank you so much for smacking the like on the video. And I'm gonna show you step by step how to do this and what is the requirement, okay? Now, I will let you know, guys, you need to spawn in the bunker to get this glitch to work all the time. Please make sure you spawn in the bunker. If you're not in the bunker, then come to the bunker, come inside the bunker, and then go outside and then go to the arena, okay? You need to have an arena, okay, guys? That's really important, all right? You also need to have garage floor B1, okay? And you gotta have a car that you want to mod it, and you should have, like, for example, an arena car or Allergy Retro Custom that's fully upgraded. And
How do you say thank you? What could ever convey everything that she is? For over 40 years now, 1-800-Flowers has been helping people say thank you, I love you, you mean everything to me. This Mother's Day, trust us to make Mom feel loved.
And also mod it, okay? So please make sure that it's modded, meaning that you gotta have modded colors, modded wheel color, green tan, all that, okay, guys? So I'm gonna get started, and I'm gonna show you step by step, what you need to do. So once again, let's get started. So let's do this. So all you have to do is walk outside, okay, out of the bunker. But remember, the bunker is the first thing you're going to do. All right, look at this. I got a modded car. This got modded. It got modded everything. It got modded color, green tan, and it got secret go on it. All right, so I'm definitely gonna take this car to my arena. All right, guys. So once again, once we go to the garage, make sure you go to garage level basement 1.
said, make sure you have a modded car, like a arena modded car with modded colors and everything, even Yenton plate. And you're gonna put it like right over here. Alright guys, so basically we have the car that I want to mod it. By the way, somebody asked me for this yesterday. I just didn't have it, so you know what, I'm gonna mod this car for him. Alright, and not only for that guys, like I said, make sure you have a modded arena car with modded colors, green tan, Yenton plate, modded wheel color, all that. Okay, so like that, if you kind of decided to change you know, like the Benny wheels, you could just go to wheels over here, go to wheel type, and then you could basically change the, you know, the Benny wheels that you want. All right, doesn't really matter which one is it. Okay, it could be whichever one that you like. All right, and you can even choose this one right here if you want. You could just change it. All right, I'm gonna choose this one right here. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is basically back out. All right, you could back out once you finish choosing the wheels. All right. Alright guys, once you back out of the, you know, the car that you want to put Benny wheels on, alright, now what you're going to do is get inside the vehicle that you want to mod it, okay? So this is the first thing that you're going to do. You're going to get inside the vehicle like this, okay? You're going to open the phone, and then you're going to go to contact, and you are going to request a job from Martin or Samuel, it doesn't really matter, and just request a job. Alright, and then once you request a job, all you have to do next, which is pretty simple, just hover to his invitation, okay? But before you hover to the invitation, I do want to give you a little tutorial. Okay, this is the pause menu, guys. When I do say hold the pause menu, this is the pause menu. Alright, so what you're gonna do is basically hover to Martin's invitation, and you're going to hold the pause menu. And once you're about to let go of the pause menu, accept his invitation, okay? Now, if you do it correctly, it should not take you to the job. Instead, you will open the pause menu like this, and you're going to hear a clicking sound. That's how you know that you hit the glitch, okay? And then the next thing you're going to do is basically back out, and then once you back out, start spamming right D-pad, guys, okay? Just like that. If you do it correctly, it's gonna kind of flash like in the back. If it doesn't do that, then just do it again, guys, and then get right back inside the vehicle if you ever got that type of problem. All right, so just hover to Martin's invitation, and once you're about to let go of the pause menu, make sure you hold the pause menu. Once you're about to let go of the pause menu, accept his invitation, and you're gonna hear the clicking sound. All right, once you accept the phone invitation, you hear clicking sound, the pause menu will open. And then what you're gonna do next is basically back out, and then once you back out, you're gonna hit the right D-pad, just like that. And you see kind of flash it like that in back of the screen. That's how you know you hit the glitch, okay? And you're gonna back out like that. And then once you back out like that, guys, you will see that the car is at the mechanic, all right, over here. And then you're gonna get inside of the vehicle like this, and it will give you the option to hit the left D-pad to return to storage, okay? So this is the part that the glitchy job is gonna come in, okay? So you're gonna press start, and then you're gonna go to the glitchy job. And once you go to the glitchy job, you're gonna point at it, okay? And you're gonna click on square for the PlayStation 4. Make sure you're pointing at it. You see how it says start job? It says square. Xbox One, it says start job, and then on right next to it, it says like X. All right. So just click on that. Click on square or X for the Xbox One, and this black alert is gonna pop up like this, okay? Now, once you get this black alert to pop up, say, "Are you sure you want to start this this job?" All you have to do is start spamming left D-pad, left. So I'm spamming left D-pad right now, and I'm not stopping. And all I'm gonna do is click on OK, all right? And then once I click on OK, it should take me to the sky, and I'm still spamming left D-pad no matter what, okay? And then you're gonna get another alert saying the job failed to download. Just click on OK, click on X or A for the Xbox. And then at this moment, you kind of notice that you glitched the car, because if you look on the top left side, you only say now hit the right D-pad to modify. You see, that's how you know you hit the glitch. So what you're gonna do is get out this vehicle like this, all right? and you're gonna leave this vehicle right there, okay? So what you're gonna do is get inside the, the modded car. This one got modded color, green tan, modded color wheels, the engine plate, everything on it. And now I'm gonna open the phone and hover to the invitation, But anyway, guys, at this moment I'm gonna hold the pause menu, and once I'm about to let go of the pause menu, I'm gonna accept Martin's invitation on the phone, and you're gonna hear a clicking sound while the pause menu is open. All right, guys. Once I basically back out, make sure you spam right D-pad. So as soon as you back out, spam right D-pad right away. Boom, spam right D-pad, just like that. Okay. So if you do it correctly, it will kind of flash it like that. You see how it kind of flashes like that? That's how you hit it. So now what you're gonna do is basically back out. Now once you back out, guys, you spawn like this by foot, and you will notice that your modded vehicle is over here. Okay. Alright, guys, so sometimes this happen for some reason. When you're getting inside this car, it's supposed to give you the option to hit the left D-pad. Now, as you can see, it did not give me that option, okay? So if that ever does happen to you guys, okay, what you're gonna do is get right back inside this vehicle right here, alright? Just like that. And then you are gonna go to the phone, and then hover to Martin's invitation and hold the pause menu. And once you're about to let go of the pause menu, accept the invitation, just like that. You hear a clicking sound, all right? And then at this moment, guys, you are going to back out, all right?
All right.
Now, as soon as you back out, please start spamming right D-pad as fast as possible. So once you back out of the pause menu, spam right D-pad, just like that, all right? And if you do it correctly, you will see kind of flash it like that. That's how you know you hit the glitch and you go to back out, all right? And at this moment, you're gonna spawn like this, all right? And then you are gonna get inside of the vehicle. And this time, it should give you the option to hit the left D-pad to return it to storage, you see? There you go. That's just something that not too many people told you guys. So at this moment, what you're gonna do is go to the glitchy job, all right? And then you're gonna basically point at it and then click on square to start it up, or Xbox for the Xbox One. I think it's X to start it up. And then you're gonna get this confirm, okay? This black alert. All right, guys, I totally forgot to let you know about this, okay? Now this is a timing right here. There's a timing here, okay? So what you're gonna do at this moment, guys, you are gonna accept the invitation and wait at least half a second, all right? Once you wait half a second, start spamming left D-pad, okay? Do not spam left D-pad at this moment, okay? This is a timing right here. So once you accept this alert, wait for like half a second and start spamming left D-pad. Just like that, all right? If you do it correctly, the car should mod it, all right? And then you're gonna accept this invite just like that, and it should take you back down like that. And at this moment, boom, there you go. See? Got it. But this part right here, you gotta wait like half a second, okay? And all I'm gonna do is hit the right D-pad to modify it. And all I'm going to do is just change the, just the headlights, okay? And at this moment, I'm just gonna put whichever one, doesn't really matter, and then put it back like that, and there you go, boom. And that's how you do it, guys, and that's how you do it. And you can exit the workshop just like that, and then you could do the rinse and repeat with another car here, okay? You can still mod the other cars. But yeah, guys, so once again, guys, hopefully they enjoyed the video. Do not forget to hit the like on the video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and definitely hit the bell notification. Now, once again, guys, hopefully they enjoyed the video, and I'll see ya next time. Bye.
Our new hot, fresh breakfast will get you the readiest. Be the readiest.
Hello guys, how is everyone doing today? I wanted to make another top 5 video, and I was thinking of what could I make a top 5 video on. And I looked back to my live streams, and I realized a lot of people, they keep asking me, what's the best solo money-making mission? What's the best solo business? And you know, I made a video many months ago, you know, top 5 best money-making activities, but I didn't focus on any businesses in that video. And you know, this video is going to be geared completely towards solo players. All of these activities on here, you can do all of them completely solo. You do not need any help whatsoever, and they make you a good amount of money. So let's start off the list. The first one, we're starting off with contact missions. Most contact missions can be done solo.
What service
there
are
are
you
some
looking
that
for?
require more than one person to start, but most you can do solo, and they're especially friendly to new players. And the reason that they're so friendly to new players is because you don't need some kind of business or property to do them. You can just do them straight away from rank 1, and you don't have to worry about some random player joining and killing you and ruining your mission, because you're hosting them in a different lobby, so no players can join. Now, the most profitable mission is the Los Santos Connection. In this mission, you can pick up a total of $8,000 extra on top of the pay for the mission. When you arrive at the SUV, shoot open the first crate, there's $1,000 in there. When you get on over to the second area, shoot the crate near the laptop, and there's $1,000 in there as well. And at the end, in the hangar, there's 4 crates. Each crate has $1,500 in each one. Make sure to pick them all up, and then you can go and deliver the mission. Most times you'll get close to $20,000 for completion of the mission. You also get a lot of RP on contact missions, which help low-level players level up. The bad thing about the Los Santos Connection is without a weaponized vehicle, the mission can be pretty hard as it's intended to be done by 6 people, but if you have a helicopter like the Savage or the Buzzard, it's very easy to do for 1 person. If you have more people, you do earn a little more money and RP, but a solo player can do contact missions at any time. So, you know, whenever you want to make some extra money and you want to do some other things, do contact missions, because people don't do them as much as they used to in the past, because, you know, we have other activities now, but, you know, they're still great ways to make money, especially for solo players, and very friendly to new players. At number 4, we have VIP work and client jobs. I decided to put both of them together as they're very similar to one another, and you can do them back to back. In order to do VIP jobs, you need to have at least $50,000, which isn't bad. If you own an office, you can do VIP work basically forever. You can be a VIP for as long as you want. But if you have only $50,000 and you don't have an office, you can do VIP work for 4 hours. Now, when you're a VIP, do jobs like Headhunter. You kill 4 targets. It's the best to start this in the city, not the countryside, because the city version of Headhunter is always easier. You can complete this very quickly, especially if you have an air vehicle, and you can make around $20,000 for 2 minutes of work. There's a 10-minute cooldown on these jobs when you do them, and there's a 5-minute cooldown on the next one. Sightseer is also a great job where you can go and pick up 3 packages around the map and make around $20,000. Lastly, there's client jobs. But here, you need to own a terabyte, and to own a terabyte, you need to own a nightclub. However, the terabyte is one of the best investments that you will ever make. It's great for businesses, and it's great for client jobs. Most client jobs pay $30,000, and they do not affect the cooldown for VIP work, meaning if you finish a VIP work, you can start a client job right after. The best client job is diamond shopping, where you can just go and rob the jewelry store. Just go inside, grab the briefcase, deliver it, and an easy $30,000. You need the drone station in order to do this job and targeted data, but you don't even need to use the drone station. You start up the mission, just go there, don't bother with the drones, just shoot your way through the store. Targeted data, you get around $30,000 for infiltrating the Life Invader offices. You hack 2 computers, you take out 1 target at the end, you get $30,000. Robbery in progress, it's also good, where you find a bank being robbed, you steal a duffel bag. Data sweep, it's the hardest solo one because there's various vehicles around the map and one is the right vehicle to steal. So do this last. Stay away from deal breaker and collector's pieces. These jobs require at least 2 people and the pay is much more worse. The cooldown on client jobs is 30 minutes, so make sure you do them in order, back to back with VIP work, like Headhunter, then a diamond shopping, then a sightseer, then Headhunter again, then do a targeted data. Do them back to back and you can easily make $200,000 to $300,000 per hour just doing these jobs.
How do you say thank you? What could ever convey everything that she is? For over 40 years now, 1-800-Flowers has been helping people say thank you, I love you, you mean everything to me. This Mother's Day, trust us to make Mom feel loved.
Next, number 3, we have solo bunker sales, and these are actually very easy to do. All you basically need to do is just buy full supplies for your bunker, and this works best if the bunker is upgraded. If the bunker is upgraded, it is going to produce $140,000 worth of cargo, and if you sell it in the city, this becomes $210,000. And this is always one delivery vehicle. So as long as you buy one batch of full supplies, produces $140,000, becomes $210,000, this will always be one delivery vehicle. And if you choose to sell this in a populated lobby, you will get a $2,100 bonus per player in that lobby. And while that might not seem like a lot, think about it this way. If it's a full lobby with 30 players, $2,100 per player, you can get up to a $60,000 bonus. And you know, if somebody tries to go after you, I recommend activating Ghost Organization, sell it as a CEO, and with Ghost Organization, you have 3 minutes to deliver the cargo to the drop-off, and even if you activate Ghost Organization in a 30-player lobby, you're still going to be making a pretty good bonus. You can sell in solo public lobbies if you want, but since it's not that big of a shipment, I personally recommend selling it in populated lobbies. Sometimes I like to sell these solo shipments every now and then, but if you're a solo player, it's really good to do this with the bunker. Just buy one batch of full supplies, sell it in a populated lobby, make plenty of money. Every 2 hours and 20 minutes this will produce, so make sure you keep an eye on your stopwatch. Every 2 hours and 20 minutes, come back, sell this. Also, if somebody's about to blow up your stuff, just close your application. You'll only lose a tiny bit of it, but you'll still get the majority back, so I think it is worth the risk to try to sell it in a public lobby. At number 2, we have nightclub sales. The nightclub is a very solo-friendly business. However, you do need other businesses to link it, to make it profitable. You don't need to do those other businesses. The best 5 businesses to link your club are the cocaine business, the hangar business, the bunker, the counterfeit cash, and the meth business. These are called cargo and shipments, South American imports, sporting goods, pharmaceutical research, and cash creation. You can go AFK on your security cameras if you want, and your nightclub will always be producing. So if you don't have time that day to play, you can go AFK on these cameras, and they'll be producing all day. Just make sure you disband as an MC or a CEO if you choose to do this, because you can still get raided and you won't have to pay business fees. Now, what makes the nightclub so great is it's always producing no matter what. You never need to buy supplies, and it's always one delivery vehicle, no matter how big the shipment is, which makes it great for solo sales. You can use custom delivery vehicles, from the Speedo Custom to the Mule Custom to the Pounder Custom. This varies depending on how large your shipment is. Between 1 and 119 crates, it will be a Speedo Custom. Between 120 to 239 crates, it will be a Mule Custom. And anything over 240 crates, it will be a Pounder Custom. I personally recommend selling this at the end of the day when you're about to get off. This is so that you can sell it for the highest amount possible. I personally recommend selling it over $1 million, as the max of a cut Tony will take is $100,000. He takes 10% normally before $1 million. After $1 million, he only takes a max of $100,000. Also, when one of your businesses finishes producing, if you have 2 others, notably organic produce and documents, choose organic. That way you can still make some money. And then after another one finishes, choose the documents. I personally recommend selling this in a populated lobby because you can make a huge bonus back. This is where you're going to be making the biggest bonus solo. If you sell over $1 million, that will be a $10,000 bonus per player. Meaning if it's 30 players, you can make an extra $300,000 by selling in that lobby. I do it all the time. Sell the CEO and activate Ghost Organization. Other players will not be able to see you on the map, and this will give you a 3-minute window to make your drop. If someone tries to destroy your stuff, close your application and you'll still get the majority back. There have been rare instances where people haven't, but most of the time if you close your application really fast, if somebody's attacking you, you'll get the majority of the stuff back. You'll only lose a small amount, and since you aren't paying for this cargo, there isn't that much of a risk. I mean, it is unfortunate when it gets destroyed, but you didn't put any time or effort really into it. It just produces on its own while you're doing other things. You don't gotta buy supplies. That's why I like the nightclub, because it's always doing its thing. It's always producing. I do think it is worth the risk to sell in these populated lobbies. I have made huge bonuses selling, and I haven't asked for help, and I have sold in populated lobbies with randoms all the time. It's very easy to do solo. Definitely a very solo-friendly business. You just gotta watch out for those other businesses, because you do need the other businesses in order to link it to make it profitable. But again, you don't need to use those other MC businesses or the bunker or the hangar. You just need to have them active and have them linked to your bunker, and your bunker will always be producing. And when you finish selling, it'll start producing the next batch. And at number 1, we have import-export. This is the best solo money-making activity and the best solo business. It requires the import-export warehouse, and you need to own an office to purchase one. However, the warehouse requires no upgrades, and you can just start sourcing cars. If you own a terabyte, you can make this business even better, because you don't have to go back to the office to source a car, and you can do it straight from your terabyte. Now, why is import-export the best solo money-making method out there? It's the best solo money-making method out there for a number of reasons. The first reason is that import-export does not have you jump through as many hoops as other methods on this list. For instance, the bunker. We need an office or a clubhouse, and we need to upgrade it all the way to make it profitable. The nightclub also requires a lot of upgrades to make it profitable, from hiring technicians to floor space to upgrading delivery vehicles. Import-export, like I said, requires no upgrades. All it requires is an office. There's cosmetic upgrades for the warehouse, but they don't affect your money-making like other businesses. The other reason is how simple the business is. We just source a car, we steal it, and then we customize it for the most profitable sell, and then we deliver it. There's a trick to source only top-range cars. You need to get around 10 standard and 10 mid-range cars. When you have close to that amount, you will source only top-range cars, but don't fill your warehouse up with top-range cars. Don't spam top-range cars. The moment you steal a car, a top-range car, sell it. If you fill it up with top-range cars, even if you have 10 standard and 10 mid-range cars, you'll start getting mid and standard range again. A top-range car sells for $100,000, but we invest $20,000 to upgrade it. And if you take no damage, that means you would make an $80,000 profit per car sold. There's a 20-minute cooldown on selling one car, so if you really rush it, you can sell close to 3 top-range cars per hour, meaning you can make up to $240,000 per hour. But hey, why just do import-export? All of these methods that I told you guys about, you can do in free mode, except the contact missions. Combine all of them, and you have the ultimate solo money method. Buy supplies for your bunker, let it produce, source a top-range car, then sell it. Then in between, do VIP work and client jobs. Then after 20 minutes, source another car and sell it. After 2 hours and 20 minutes, sell your solo bunker sale. And then at the end of the day, when you're about to get off, sell your nightclub. You combine all of these, and you can make $4 to $5 million a day easy. I have a really detailed $4 million money guide. I'll link that down below if you guys want to check that out. If you guys enjoyed my video, drop a like. If you're new to my channel and enjoy my content, subscribe. I'll try to answer as many comments as I can down below. For any questions people may have, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, everyone.
The game can be tough on skin. Get Triple Action Moisturizer and 48-hour protection. New Dove Men Plus Care Sport Care.
Hello YouTube, how's it going? It's the Professional here, and today I have the ultimate solo money guide for you guys. If you guys follow this guide, you will easily make over $4 million a day. Not joking, over $4 million a day. For this guide, to make it completely solo, I had no one help me, and I even had no one protect me, just to make it more accurate. All of this can be done without any help. I will say this, you will need a nightclub with coke, meth, counterfeit cash, hangar, and bunker linked to it. You will also need a terabyte. Now I know you guys do not want to hear me talk and want me to just explain the guide, so let's get started. Sorry for the longer video everyone, there was just many steps that I had to cover in this video. First I will cover how much you can make in 1 hour from this guide, so let's get started. Now the first thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go right to your bunker and buy 1 batch of full supplies. You're also going to want to find a public lobby that has very few people in it. Very small lobbies work the best for this. So right here we're going to buy that 1 batch of full supplies, and it takes around 2 hours and 20 minutes for that to produce. We are going to be doing other things in the meantime. It is going to produce $140,000 worth of guns, and we're going to be able to sell it for $210,000 later on, and there's going to be 1 delivery vehicle. It takes 2 hours and 20 minutes to produce, so make sure you guys are using a stopwatch so you can keep track on when it's going to finish producing. Now the other thing that we're going to want to do is we're going to want to go to our nightclub, and this works the best when you're going to go to sleep, when you're going to go AFK, when you're going to do homework, when you got to do something else, you're not going to be playing the game. Set your nightclub to be producing cargo and shipments, sporting goods, South American imports, pharmaceutical research, and cash creation. These 5 are the best ones. And if you finish one of them early, then start producing organic produce, and then lastly printing and copying. But those are the 5 best ones: cargo and shipments, sporting goods, South American imports, pharmaceutical research, and cash creation. What you're going to want to do is go AFK on the cameras. Make sure you disband your CEO or MC, because you can still get raided if you go on the cameras. But if you disband the CEO or the MC, you will not get raided. Now, when you stay on these cameras, you're going to be able to go AFK basically forever without getting kicked. And I know some people have told me on Xbox that they have gotten kicked in the past, but I have looked it up, and you need to go to your settings on Xbox if you are an Xbox player, and go to settings, preferences, idle options, and you need to uncheck that box. I have a Reddit thread to it, link down in the description for anybody on Xbox who has problems getting kicked when they're AFK. But what you're basically going to do is when you go to sleep, just leave it on. Leave this on the cameras when you're going to be going to sleep. Don't worry about your console overheating. I left my PlayStation 4 on for 3 days once. The next-gen consoles, they're meant to be on for long periods of time, so don't worry about your console overheating. Just stay on these security cameras, and your business, your nightclub will be producing all night long, and your bunker, if you left it on the previous night as well. So then the next day when you wake up, you're gonna have plenty of stock to sell, and then when you're also gonna be playing, your stock is gonna be producing. So don't worry about going AFK on the cameras. Do it. I do it all the time. Very good way to make money. Now here's what you're gonna want to be doing in between while your nightclub and bunker are producing. You're gonna want to go to this part of the city right up here where Los Santos Customs is, and you're gonna want to steal a nice car and sell it. Every 48 minutes you can steal a car and sell it. Very easy money, very quickly. So right here we stole an Uber Mach Oracle, and we are gonna sell this thing. We sell it for $8,000. Get that out of the way. Easy $8,000, basically for less than a minute of work. Okay, now once we exit, what we're gonna want to do is we're gonna want to form a CEO. And remember, being a very small public lobby works the best for this strategy. If you have a buzzard, it's gonna help you the most. So if you have a buzzard, it's gonna help you the most for this guy. Once you spawn the buzzard, start up a headhunter. Once you start up the headhunter, just take out the targets. You can do it with a buzzard very quickly. I managed to take out all the targets right here in under 3 minutes. First target was down, going after second target right here, blowing him up. Second target is dead. Moving on to the third target. Third target right here, very simple. One missile right over there in that corner. He's dead. Moving on to the last target, fourth target. And we take him out right here. Look at that, 20,500. Now you're gonna wanna do headhunter in the city. Don't go out to the countryside because it gets more complicated if you go out there. In the city, it's the easiest. Right after that, you're gonna wanna fly basically to the upper part of the city. Not completely to the top, but more of like the middle upper part. And what you're gonna wanna do is spawn your terabyte. Go inside your terabyte, and once you are inside, you're gonna wanna go on the touchscreen menu. Once you are on the touchscreen menu and you log in, you're gonna wanna go to client jobs. And the first client job that you're gonna wanna do is diamond shopping. You can be pretty close to the jewelry store when you start it. It will always be in the same location, always the same jewelry store. The jewelry store from the jewelry store heist in single player. We're just gonna go to the cab, and we gotta drive the terabyte there. You can be pretty close to the jewelry store, just don't be right on it. I recommend being a few blocks from it, like around half a mile. Half a mile works best, because if you're too close to the jewelry store when you start this job, it will not work. So be pretty close, but not really, really close. We drive right over there, and then this part is really simple. Hit right on the D-pad if you're the driver, and then you'll just be put right in the back of the terabyte, just so you save time. You don't have to get out, go to the back. Once you're in the back, go on the drone station. When we're on the drone station right here, there's two guards that are right in front of this armored van. You can shock both of them. You can take them out quietly if you want to do that, or you can just pass them. I like to take them out quietly because it makes it a little easier. Knocked him out right there. Gotta go after guard 2 right here. Knocked him out. Still not detected. Now we're gonna take the drone inside. Very, very simple job. Very easy money on this one. Gonna go right in here. Shock this box. The moment you shock the boxes, get off the drone, because then you can go inside the store. Now we rush inside the store. Take them out. If you got an automatic shotgun, it works best on this mission. Guards are very easy to take out on this mission. Kill them all here. And then we pick up this briefcase full of the diamonds here. We take that out of the store. Now, once you're out of the store, you get a wanted level, and what you're going to want to do is, if you have the buzzard, spawn the buzzard, because the buzzard will be your best friend. You do not need to drive the terabyte to the destination. I see so many people driving the terabyte to the destination on this mission. You only need to drive the terabyte to the jewelry store. Once you take the jewels in the briefcase, you do not need to drive the terabytes. Just spawn your buzzard, and it's always in the exact same location near the vineyard up north. So just start flying up north, call Lester, remove your wanted level, and deliver it. Once you deliver it, it's around $30,000, and look, $30,000 for 4 minutes of work, very easy. And you know what the best part about the new client jobs is? They don't affect the cooldown on VIP work. So remember we did Headhunter? It's on a 4-minute, 50-second cooldown, but we can do Sightseer right away after that. So the client jobs and the VIP work, they don't conflict with one another when you're doing these jobs. So we're starting up Sightseer right here. We picked up all the packages, took us around 5 minutes. 22,000. We're already up to 81 grand. Nice, right? Once Sightseer is over, we can do Headhunter again. Headhunter is ready. Because if you do a VIP work while Headhunter is cooling down, or Sightseer, you can do it back to back if you're quick enough, and there won't be any cooldown. Now we do Headhunter here. We knock this target out.
Drink it in. Powerful, vibrant, nutrient-rich fuel for healthy, active, experience-rich lives. So you can be your best self, live your best life, and rule the day.
Out. very easy, $102,000. And we're playing for basically around 10 minutes we've been playing right now. So $102,000 for 10 minutes, I think that's pretty good, right? Now, here's why it's important to use a stopwatch. If you are in a session with at least 3 people, business battles will spawn every 15 minutes. If there's more people in the lobby and those free mode activities spawn, they will actually conflict with the business battles and it'll take an extra 15 minutes for them to spawn. But if you're in a session with basically under 7 people, then the business battles will spawn every 15 minutes, no problem. That's why it's good to find one of these lobbies with at least a few people in them. So right here, we delivered business battle weapons. 2 out of 2 weapons. And 1 weapon is $5,000, so 2, that's $10,000. And 1 weapon, that takes around 40 minutes to produce. So basically, we've saved 80 minutes right now. We've knocked off 1 hour and 20 minutes off the clock. Pretty good. And not only that, but we also get paid for delivering it. So we get the cargo itself, and we also get paid around $20,000 if you deliver both of them. So pretty good money. So make sure you do the business battles every 15 minutes. Once that is done, we're going to want to go back to our terabyte, and we're going to want to do this job called targeted data. Targeted data, very easy, very simple, just like the Diamond Store one. Now, what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to drive to the Life Invader offices. You can actually be pretty close to it as well. Here, I was less than a mile away from it. You can get up to half a mile, but if you get too close to the Life Invader office, the job won't start. So you can get pretty close, but just don't be really on top of it because then it won't start the mission. This mission is very simple as well. You're going to be using the drone. We're going to want to go inside the Life Invader office. I found that going in the other door is actually a little easier because then you have discard to worry about here, and I don't like taking the drone so close to him because I don't like the idea of him detecting me, but you can always shock them. So he's shocked, go upstairs right here, wait till the shock is charged. We got this guy, and the range on the shock is pretty good. Take this guy out, and as long as nobody sees it, you can take these guys out quietly. Go in right here. Gonna go right on top of the first computer. All you basically gotta do is just look at the computer when you're next to it. So the first one was hacked. Now we're gonna go to the second office right here, take this guard out, go up right at the computer, look at it, start hacking. 2765 is the number we're looking for. I see it right down here. We're gonna hit that. Got that, and then once you hack both computers, very simple. Just get off the drone, and you don't need to drive the terabyte to the target because a lot of people drive it. You just need to drive it to the Life Invader office. Go outside, spawn your buzzard, and this is very simple. This is more simple than Headhunter. The target is always outside, doesn't really have any cover. You lock onto him with a missile and blow him up. They say that he has bodyguard protection, but you don't even need to really get up that close to him. Just use the buzzard, lock onto him, blow him up. $30,000 for just a simple mission like that, going in there, hacking 2 computers and flying over and killing this simple target. You can do both of these jobs every 30 minutes, so make sure you guys remember the cooldown for the Diamond Store and targeted data. Now, right after that, we're going to want to do Headhunter, because Headhunter's cooldown is done. We knock out the targets, kill them all, completed it in around 3.5 minutes here, got 20,500. So we're basically at around 172,000, because remember, we also got paid around $20,000 straight into the bank from that business battle. So what we're going to want to do is go right back to our terabyte after that, and then source vehicle cargo. And you're going to want to source top range cars. And in order to source only top range cars, you need around 10 standard and 10 mid-range cars, and you will only source top range cars. If you have the Oppressor Mark II inside your terabyte, you can also use that to get there quicker, but I think using the buzzard is more efficient. So right here, we delivered a top range car, we delivered the Mamba. And take a look down there, our Masonette Los Santos nightclub's at $10,000 safe total. So if your nightclub popularity is producing, that's another $10,000 that you can also make every 48 minutes, if you choose to do it, that is. Okay, so we go outside right here, we go into our buzzard, and guess what? Headhunter is ready again, and the reason that it's ready is because that top range mission took me a little bit of time to get the car there, but I finally got it there. We complete Headhunter, get another 20,500. We're basically at close to 200,000. Remember, like I said earlier, we got the $20,000 in the bank and $173,000 in cash, and we also the top range car in the vehicle warehouse. So now we're going to sell that top range car. We deliver it right here with no damage. That's about $80,000 profit because we invested $20,000 into the car. So now that's 80 grand extra that we just made. Nice, right? Make pretty good money. Okay, so once that is done, you're going to want to go back to the terabyte. And you're going to want to go to client jobs, and look, diamond shopping is ready. So we're going to start doing that again. Start that up. We head on over to the jewelry store. You guys know what we did before. Go right into the cab. Very easy to drive there. We're pretty close to the jewelry store in this one. We're half a mile away from it. Let's drive over there.
American agents, you are making a
we hacked into the security panel, kill the guards right here, pick up the diamond briefcase.
I am Commander
got that. Get out of the store here, spawn a buzzard, and deliver it. Look at that, $31,000 for around 4 minutes of work. Look at how easy that is. And look, another business battle spawned, goods type cargo. Cargo is worth $10,000 a crate, so that's $20,000 worth of cargo. And cargo, one cargo crate will take 70 minutes to produce, and we just stole 2. That is 2 hours and 20 minutes knocked off the clock, so you can fill up your nightclubs pretty quickly. You do the business battles every 15 minutes, so make sure you guys take a look at your stopwatch after you deliver a business battle. Start looking at the countdown for another 15 minutes. Another one will spawn, and you can get to it pretty quickly. If you're in a small session like this, very easy to pick them up. And our nightclub is valued at $1,098,000 already. We got already $10,000 in the club, so that's doing pretty good. That's all producing, and the bunker is also producing at the same time. So right after that, we start up Headhunter. We knock out Headhunter, get $22,000. Right now, we are at $346,000 because we got $20,000 per each business battle. That's 40 grand. Plus, we got $80,000 from import-export. That's in the bank. In cash, we have $226,000. We're going to go right back to our terabyte after that. We're going to start targeted data again. Go right up to the Life Invader office, hack the computer again. You guys know what we're doing here. Find the numbers really quickly. Very easy. Found them right here, 64, 54, 18. Got them. Get out of the drone. Fly a helicopter over to the target. Take him out. Lock onto him here. That's an easy 30 grand again. Just for a few minutes of work. That's what's so great about these client jobs. They don't interfere with CEO work. So we're going to go back to CEO work here. And we're looking at Headhunter. Headhunter and Sightseer are both on a cooldown. They got a 48-second cooldown. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go right back to the terabyte, and we're going to source another top-range car while those are cooling down. Source right here, get another top-range car, and let's deliver it to our warehouse. Car's been delivered. We got Reaper right here. That's another top-range car in the warehouse.
Sure.
Pretty easy money that we're making. Now what you're going to want to do after you deliver that top-range car is go outside of your vehicle warehouse and look at what we got. Another business battle. So this is the 3rd business battle already. That's 3 business battles we've done already in an hour. We go get the business battle goods, cargo again. That's $10,000 a crate. 70 minutes knocked off the clock here. We delivered it, and what actually happened was there was 2 pickups on this one. There were bags, and it was actually a rank 21. He actually got the other cargo, and you know I didn't want to bother him, so I just let him have it. But even when we delivered one, we got $15,000 in the bank, and we got the cargo delivered to our nightclub, which is $10,000. We knocked off 70 minutes out the clock. So we're gonna go right back to our vehicle warehouse, and we're gonna sell the top range car. Customize it right here, and we sell it. Delivered. Nice. And we got $80,000 again. Okay, so now once we're outside here, what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to start up a next CEO work. So we're going to take a look right here. Let's see what's on cooldown. Spawn in our buzzer. VIP work. Let's see. Headhunter's on a cooldown, so we're going to start up Sightseer. Do Sightseer, and using the buzzer to Sightseer makes it very easy as well. Picked up all the packages. Look at that, $21,000. $277,000 in cash, 60 grand from business battles in the bank, and also $160,000 from import-export. So that means that we have made $500,000 in around an hour. $500,000 in an hour just doing all those different jobs, combining them together. Okay, so now after 2 hours and 20 minutes, what you're going to want to do is go right back to your bunker, because that's how long it takes this stock to produce. The $75,000 that you have invested will turn into $140,000 worth of guns. And then if you sell it in the city, they will sell for $210,000. And plus, if you sell it in a populated lobby, because I'm selling it in a big lobby, I'm selling it in a lobby with 30 people right now, you will get a $2,100 bonus per player in here. If you choose to sell in that populated lobby, you will make an extra $50,000 bonus. And it's not really that hard to sell in a full 30-player lobby. I know some people will panic, some people will get scared. If you don't want to sell in the populated lobby, that's fine. But if you want to get some extra cash, it's always a good idea to sell in the populated lobbies. And if you feel uncomfortable, you feel like somebody's going to destroy your stuff, you can close your application. You only lose a tiny bit of cargo. And what you can also do is you can also activate Ghost Organization, which is why I highly recommend selling as a CEO. If you activate Ghost Organization, that'll cost $15,000, but you and your cargo will be ghosted for 3 minutes. And since you're selling with one vehicle, it'll be very easy to make those drops. So you don't really have to worry about much. Even if you use the Ghost Organization, which is 15 grand, you're still gonna make a good bonus there. So that's 15,000 minus 60,000. That means that you would get $45,000 bonus still. So I think that it's worth it selling in these populated lobbies. You can still make more money. So once we delivered that, we drive away from the area. Let's see how much money we get right. And we got 262,500. So instead of getting 210,000, we got 262,500. We got a $52,000 bonus on top of that, selling in the populated lobby. So every time you buy one batch of full supplies for the bunker, let it fully produce, that 140,000 will turn into 210,000, and you can always sell it with one delivery vehicle. Very easy to sell. Very easy for a solo player. Okay, so now we're moving on to the nightclub. If you choose to keep your popularity high, that is, if you choose to keep it, because some people ignore the popularity missions. I ignored it for the most part as well. But right here, I decided to combine it just to see how much more money we could get. We got that. We got around $29,000. That's for after a few hours of playing. So you get around $10,000 every 48 minutes, so long as you keep the popularity up. So right now we're going to be selling our nightclub product. So we're selling all goods for $1,145,000. We can let it produce a little more, but I'm going to sell at this point. I highly recommend it to sell over $1 million, because when you sell over $1 million, the max that Tony will take is $100,000. So anything over $1 million, the max he'll take is only $100,000. So the more you sell, the more money you'll get, and the less of a cut you'll take. Whenever you sell the nightclub, you'll always have one delivery vehicle, making it an amazing solo business, one of the best ones. And you need to upgrade the Pounder Custom, or purchase the Mule Custom, and upgrade the Speedo Custom if you're going to be using it to its full extent. Those are the 3 delivery vehicles. Fortunately, though, they aren't that expensive. I also like to activate Ghost Organization whenever I'm selling the nightclub, because you're selling one vehicle, so you're most vulnerable. And if you sell in the populated lobby like we were showing earlier, if you're selling over $1 million worth of cargo, you're going to be getting a $10,000 bonus per player in that lobby. Selling a 30-player lobby, you're going to be making a nice big bonus. Now what I like to do is I like to activate Ghost Organization when I'm about 25% of the route there. And the reason is because it gives me more time when I'm delivering the cargo. Because when you get right out of your nightclub and you start driving your vehicle, if a griefer decides to blow you up, they're not going to catch on until you're driving a little bit already. So I like to activate it a little bit after I've left, a little bit after I've driven the route. So then that way when I get to the end, I still have a little bit of Ghost Organization left. So we delivered the cargo here. I drove it all the way by myself here, did not have anybody even covering me. Sold it in a 30-player lobby, and I don't know the majority of people in this 30-player lobby there, so I just wanted to show you guys that. You can sell it in these populated lobbies, and instead of getting $1,145,000, we got $1,306,000. Wow. So we basically got a $166,000 bonus selling in a 30-player lobby. So you make a pretty good bonus selling in these populated lobbies. That is if you choose to do it. If you want to choose to sell it in solo lobby, that's fine, solo public. But you can make a little more money selling in these populated lobbies. So here at the end, guys, we come to our calculation. Now let's say that we sell one car every 48 minutes at Los Angeles Customs. Let's say we get a good car. We get $8,000 every 48 minutes. Then we do 5 headhunters, as we did in the video before. We get $22,000 per headhunter. We would get around $110,000 per hour from headhunter. And then we do 2 sightseers, $21,000 per sightseer, around $42,000. The reason I did less sightseers is because the cooldown went farther, and I had another headhunter ready, and if I have to choose between headhunter and sightseer, it's better to do headhunter. The reason is it's quicker. If you have another job that you can do at the moment, do sightseer. So we did sightseer there, $21,000 per sightseer, $42,000 extra per hour, and we do 3 business battles, 1 every 15 minutes. We did 3 in that hour, and you get around $20,000 to deliver both crates, and that will be $60,000 extra per hour. And we also are filling up our nightclub, so we're getting more cargo inside the nightclub. You can fill that up in one day. That whole nightclub that I sold earlier, that was all filled up in one day. I went to sleep the night before, left my PlayStation on, I went AFK. Then the next day when I woke up, I started doing this method, the $500,000 per hour, started collecting business battle goods, and started doing everything else in between. Then let's say we do 2 diamond shopping, that's the new client job, $31,000 each one. There's a 30-minute cooldown on those. That's $62,000 per hour. We do 2 targeted data, $30,000 per each one. That's the other client job. We get $60,000 in total that hour. And then let's say we sell 2 top range cars. Each top range cars $80,000 because remember we're investing $20,000 into upgrading them. We get $160,000. And then the nightclub, if you choose to do that, you get $10,000 every 48 minutes. And if we add all that up together, that is $500,000 per hour. That's right, $500,000 per hour. Because the new terabyte, because it saves a lot of time, you don't got to go to your office every time to source a top range car. You can just spawn a terabyte, draw the blocks up to it, and just source it there. And also these new client jobs, they're awesome because you can do a headhunter and then you can do a client job right after that, or do a client job and then do a headhunter. And you know, the cooldowns, they won't affect each other. There will be a 10-minute cooldown when you start doing headhunter, but you can do VIP work right after a client job. There's literally no cooldown after that. They don't interfere with one another, which is great. We have shattered my previous record. My previous record was around 400,000 per hour, but now we're at 500,000 per hour. It was a little bit after an hour when I did this. It was a little bit, maybe it was like around like an hour and 10 minutes. And the reason it was like an hour and 10 minutes is because one of the top range missions took me a little longer because I had to drive all the way up to Paleto Bay. And then there was also that second time where the random, he took the other cargo and I didn't really want to bother him because he was only level 21, so I just let him keep the cargo. But around in an hour, you can make around $500,000 per hour or very close to it, no problem. So we've shattered the record.